Money doesn't come to you because you hustle. Money comes to you because you are aligned. You've been taught to grind, to push, to sacrifice. But none of that matters if your energy is in lack. Remember, money responds to your frequency, not your effort. Hi, my name is Noxie, and I am your guide during your journey to remembrance, integration, and shadow work. Today we're talking about money in ways you've never heard before. In today's topic, we're talking about spiritual autonomy of wealth and why money is attracted to some people who are effortless, and why money avoids other people no matter how hard they try. So let me ask you something. If the hardest people on this planet, wouldn't they be the richest people we know? But they're not. So what's actually happening? Remember, wealth is a frequency. It's not a prize. Money is vibration, and it moves towards people who have clarity, self-trust, openness, and expansion. And people who honor themselves, who love themselves, self-love. And I know a lot of you hear about that, self-love, but you don't even know how to proceed with that. But on the other side of things, money moves away from people who are desperate, who have fear, who have not integrated their shadow, self-doubt, self-abandonment, and contracting, being small, acting small. So you don't make money, you match money. Money is less about doing and more about being. Effort without alignment leads to burnout, and this is a very serious thing. If your internal belief is money is hard, I can't make enough, I don't deserve enough, I'm not enough, nothing works out for me, you're reinforcing those beliefs into your body and your nervous system. Your nervous system believes whatever thought you put into it. And you will receive more. Actually, you will not receive more if you overwork, undercharge, attract takers, not having boundaries, sabotaging opinions, tolerating disrespect, clingy to scarcity, my goodness. And if you do have any of these things, you need to sit down, think about it, and journal. This is why journaling is so important. And this is why you've been stuck. This is why things aren't moving. Effort from a wounded identity creates more wounds. But effort from aligned identity multiplies, ease, flow. Okay, so by now you might be acknowledging that these things are problems in your life, these thought processes. But remember, autonomy of money is consciousness. It's not like a human, but as an energy. Money wants to be held by someone. It wants to be gentle and loved and almost worshipped. Anyone who can respect it, sustain it, is not afraid of it, will not betray themselves for it, won't burn their life down once they get it, money will gladly knock on your door. And the energy of money, it's more of, am I safe to stay here? Think about that. Just like a child, just like a pet, just like someone you're trying to romance. Majority of the time, these questions are asked. Do I feel safe here? So think of it like money. Think of money as a person. And so your bank account is a reflection of your nervous system. The less you have, the more anxious you are, the more you're holding on to. And I mean dark energy, negative thoughts, shadow selves. If your body cannot hold pleasure, consistency, or expansion, it cannot stay. Your energy fields control your income. Your aura communicates to wealth and your relationship to money. Okay? So if your field says, I don't value myself, you attract people who don't value you. Think about how deep that is. If your field says, I can't hold good things or beautiful things or luxurious things, good things slip away. Opportunities disappear. Okay? This is very deep. If your field says, I trust myself, money comes in, right? And your job is to hold that frequency. Money flows faster, smoother into your life. You don't manifest money, you paint and permit money into your life. It's a process. So, this is the shadow side. Poverty programming. Most people fail because they're lazy. They fail because their energy is stuck in survival mode, childhood wounds, and scarcity, inherited generational lack. Oh my God. Fear of being seen, fear of losing what they gain. So you're holding on too tightly. Fear of expression, fear of vulnerability, fear of abundance, fear of just everything in general, just fear itself. Your parents' beliefs about money and wealth have been programmed into your mind. It became your ceiling. Okay? So you need to really internalize this and think about, what did my parents say? What did the people around me say about money and wealth? Your healing of these thought processes and programs become your breakthrough. You might be asking, how do I shift into the wealth identity? The way you do this is embodiment, acceptance, surrender. You shift by speaking differently, feeling differently, dressing differently, all right? Treating yourself beautifully with grace, making small aligned choices, all right? Setting boundaries for yourself and for others, okay? Because we don't want to attract takers, because taker energy is very dense and is very selfish, okay? And that does not benefit you. And not betraying yourself for crumbs, okay? That's where knowing your worth comes in, right? So money will feel these shifts and naturally come into your life through whatever channel. And you'd be surprised how quickly and how many different channels money comes through. You don't get a pick, it just comes to you. And that's a beautiful thing about wealth and money. Your goal is to shift your energy and to actively work on your self-respect, your self-love, and very strict boundaries for people who you know and have proof of taking from you every single time. So, wealth is not something you chase, it's something you become. So, this is the integration part. And I love this part of integration because I use ask formations. And with ask formations, for example, since the topic is about wealth, I would ask myself, if truly I believed I deserved wealth, how would I move today? What would I wear? Where would I go? What small thing would bring me closer to wealth, to receiving income and money? What would I say no to? What would I invest in? What would I drive? Where would I live? Where would I travel to? All these questions helps shift your energy faster because in a way you're tricking, well, it's not a trick, but you're testing and pushing your brain to a limit. And I know a lot of people don't like social media, but with TikTok and what I noticed with this algorithm is that when I ask myself these questions, immediately my algorithm shows me these things, shows me luxurious cars, or shows me beautiful homes, or shows me loving families and sibling relationships that are healthy. So, and I know a lot of people don't like social media, so then I would tell you to go out, just go walk around. You never know. Probably see a luxurious car. You'd probably drive into a beautiful neighborhood, a luxurious neighborhood. You walk into a clothing store, a luxurious clothing store, and your energy will start to shift into this wealth magnetism. All right? And be patient, give yourself grace, but take active small steps towards this. And lastly, I'd like to say money is not testing you. No one is testing you. Literally, money is waiting for you to align to your highest self, to the self that can receive. All right? You don't need to hustle. You don't need to sacrifice. You don't need to struggle. All right? You just need to align deeper. Remember, you are the portal. You are the miracle. You are the wealth. If you can think it, it's already there. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe and join me on my other social media platforms where I go deeper into channeled messages and spiritual downloads. And I hope to see you there, yellow butterflies.